Hello everyone and welcome to Flower Friday.
Hey there.
My name's Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
And that is exactly right. And today there's something buzzing around.
Something buzzing.
Yeah, we are doing a
Welcome
to our hive
Welcome
wreath.
to our hive.
But this one I think is going to be a little extra.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be using a color combination that you don't always see with bees, but I think is precious.
Yes. Hey guys,
So,
welcome. Thank y'all
yes.
so much. Those of you who are watching us live, just type live in the comments and let us know where you're watching us from. If you're watching us on replay, just type replay in the comments. We are going to be making a fun summer bee wreath.
Yep.
So
We're smoking a little.
Yep.
But let me show you this ribbon that I got, and this was from 5th Street Studios on Etsy, and I just fell in love with it. It is green with little white daisies and then the cute little bumblebees. And I said, well, that is unusual because you don't usually see, a lot of times you'll see the black and white with it, but not the green. And I just love it. So
Yeah.
we are going to do something with green. We have these beautiful green peonies that we're going to be using. So it's going to be a little different, but beautiful.
Hey, Kelly and Doan and
Hey there.
Teresa. We're so glad you guys are joining us today.
Yes, we are.
And like she said, we're going to do a little bit of a twist on your ordinary
Yes.
yellow and black bee wreath. Okay,
That's
so we're going
right.
to just
Make it special.
just spruce it up a little bit.
Yep, make it special.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and let you guys see what we're working with today.
Yep.
And y'all, if you will, be sure to share this video with your friends.
Yes, please do.
So we've got an 18-inch grapevine wreath base.
Yeah, this one's going to be big.
So we have our hive. We've already got that attached, and in just a few minutes we'll show you how we attach that. It's just a little metal hive, and that came from
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. It is so cute.
Isn't that cute? Just says,
Isn't that
welcome to our hive.
So we've got that. We've already got our bow made. This is just a stacked bow, a whimsical style stacked bow, and we'll attach a tutorial on that in the comments. Now, like I said, this is an 18-inch base. This looks actually a little bit bigger than an 18-inch to me,
But it was
but it's supposed
labeled
to
an
be an
18-inch. Yes. Yes. Oh, you're waiting on me then. Okay, we got sunflowers. Aren't these pretty? They're just so big and beautiful. I love them. We've got some, I guess this is Queen Anne's lace, but it is
It almost looks
yellow with just a hint of green.
Yeah.
It could be snowball.
It kind of looks
looks like a snowball
something like
bush.
that.
But yeah, it really does. And I just love this, so we're going to be using that. It's just so pretty. And then I showed you the green peonies we're going to be using, and we've got some yellow and some white daisies that we're going to use.
And these are those daisies that we've talked about a few times lately. That was our very random Amazon find.
Happily random find.
Yeah.
I'm very happy about that find.
But we've been using these. We probably used them in, I don't even know how many.
I don't know
designs,
either.
yeah.
And I'm telling you, I love them. I just love them.
Yeah, they're really cute.
They're great. And then we just got some yellow ranunculuses that kind of have a little hint of the green in them. So I love that, and we're going to add that to it.
So we've got some greeneries, which we'll talk about a little bit
Yeah.
more as we go. And then, of course, our little bees. These
Got
are
our
from
little
Hobby Lobby.
bumblebees.
But you can't have a bee-themed wreath without your bees.
Yeah, gotta have
So
them.
we got
Gotta
those.
have them. And then as far as our greenery, what we're going to green with, we've got our maidenhair fern that we're going to be using. Now these actually came, a lot of this that we got that we're using today came from Joann's, and this is the way it came on a stem, and I've just taken it all off so it would be quicker. So we've got that. We've got some eucalyptus from Hobby Lobby that y'all know we love, so we're going to use that. And then we've got this Boston fern, and this again was from Amazon, great Amazon find that I love, so we're going to be using that as well. So the first thing, we're going to show you how we attach the sign. So we just used our little jewelry hole punch. Very, very easy. And these are very inexpensive. And we just literally poked a little hole in both sides and just used our 26 gauge floral wire to wire it right to the wreath. And
this is a really thin metal.
It is.
So it's very easy.
So this is perfect. It just pops right through. So very easy.
And it's really lightweight. I love these kind of signs that are super lightweight, very easy. And so you just poke the little holes and just wire it straight.
Yeah, it is a little tin, you know, tin type sign, but it goes through easily.
Lisa, this sign is from Hobby Lobby.
Yes.
Isn't it cute?
It is just so cute. I love it.
Yeah. All right. And so, like I said, we've already got our bow attached now. We did attach the Welcome to the Hive sign just a little bit off center. A little
off center, yes.
Okay, and then we've got our bow at 10 o'clock on our base.
Yep.
And like I said, this is an 18-inch wreath base. You could possibly do it with a 14, but it would be a little bit tight. So we did want to use
because that sign is a little larger.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the reason that we did go with the 18-inch.
And for those of you asking about the links to the greenery and the daisies, I'll put those in the comments. So just check after the live show in the comments, and I will put all of that.
Now I'm going to go ahead and start greening, and I'm going to first start with my fern, my maidenhair fern, and I'm going to start about right here. I don't want to put anything too far down that's going to kind of hide my sign, because that would be terrible because it's too pretty to hide. So. And I'm leaving probably about, I'd say, 4 inches maybe in between, because I'm also going to use my other fern around the outside too. So I don't want to have these too close together so that I can use the other.
If you guys have questions, you're welcome to ask those in the comments. It's really windy here.
Yes, so the wind has been awful today.
You may hear the wind blowing because it is very windy here.
Yes, and I'm going to put one down here just to kind of get, you know, so that I know where it's going to go. I'll put one more down here at the bottom. About like that. Okay, so now I'm going to continue on around. And I'm saying these are about 4 inches apart, but now you don't have to be perfect with this. You know, you just want them approximately. These are a little floppy, so they're going to kind of fall over, but that is fine too, because it's just going to follow the way of the wreath, which is perfect.
Hey Gail. Yeah, we're making a bee wreath today, and this is a little bit, it's not your traditional colors for bees, but we found the cutest ribbon with daisies and bees, and so we kind of wanted to incorporate that lime green and the daisies and just have some fun with it today.
Yeah, so we're doing a little different. I told Amanda when we were talking about it, I said, I want to do something with the bees, but I don't want, you know, everybody does the same color. I said, I want something different. So that's what we're going for.
Of course,
something a little different.
I will say we have several tutorials of bee wreaths that are just yellow and black. So if that's your thing, we got you covered.
We got you covered.
Go check out our blog.
Yep, we got them on the blog. We do.
Because we've done a lot of bees. I love bees for some reason.
Yes, I do too. I'll add 1 or 2 more. So let me just, if you need a couple more, I've got another stem over here.
We're just going around the base of the wreath. This one's going to be pretty big too, because I'm already running out of room on my table.
I know. It is going to be pretty large. But that's all right.
Yeah. Go big or go home.
That's what we say. And I'm going to move this one up just a a little bit. There we go. Now I'm going to put my one behind my bow, because you know I always like to do that. So I've got one to go right back here.
I think gonna need a few more.
Well, here you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
So these came on a stem. I don't know if
Yeah,
I told y'all that.
I did.
You did? Okay. And so we just already had them pulled off
Yeah.
beforehand. But
So now I'm going to use my fern. And this is, and I know you've heard us, if you watch us, you know that this is a plastic fern, but I love the look of it, and it just works so well with wreaths. So I'm excited to be using this. I love it. So I'm going to start right here in between these two, and I'm just going to put these in between everywhere that we've got our fern. This is what we always say too, you know, we're using an 18-inch wreath this time, but even, and as you see, it's going to be very large, but you know, even with a 14-inch wreath, you can still make them very large. And that's something that I think people who, you know, aren't used to making them don't realize, that you don't have to have a gigantic grapevine wreath to make it large.
oh, goodness.
Coming apart on you.
Well, I got a little excited.
A little heavy-handed.
Yeah, just popped it right off.
Yep, yep. Sometimes it happens.
So y'all let us know what you're working on this week.
Yes.
I know I've seen some pictures from you guys of some beautiful creations, all kinds of things, not
I
just wreaths,
know,
but all kinds
I
of things that our creative community has been working on lately.
You all amaze me. I'm just being honest. I love seeing what all y'all do.
So
You have some talented people.
my Bennett, he turned 1 year old.
Yes,
Wednesday.
can y'all believe that? A
12
year
months
old
I know.
already.
So we are having a birthday party tomorrow, and we'll have to maybe share some pictures with you guys, because
Yes,
it's going to be cute, I think.
it is.
I hope.
Yes, it's you gonna tell them the theme?
Well, you guys have probably, if you've seen his pictures, you probably have an idea, but we're doing a carnival/circus theme.
Yeah. Look, I put one here, and I'm gonna put one down here on the back side of my wreath. Yeah, so we get to decorate. We're gonna do that, and we're even doing something that I'm really excited about, a balloon garland.
Yeah, I'll have to let y'all know how that goes, because I'm a little, I've never
We
done
haven't
that
done
before.
that, so this is gonna be fun. So we're excited about that.
So we're gonna get all creative.
Yeah. Okay, so you see I've got the greenery all around, and that's given me my shape. So now we're starting to see the shape of our wreath. So now I'm going to go ahead. I've just got 2 of these sunflowers because they are extra large. So I'm just going to use 2 of these in the wreath. And it takes 2 hands to cut that stem.
And I'm still adding my greenery because I'm obviously moving slow today.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
I guess so.
So I am going to put my first one up here in the top. And a lot of times you've seen me when I have just 2 of something large like this, whether it be hydrangeas or, you know, anything really that's large, I like to frame my bow with it. So that's what I am doing. I'm putting one right here on the top part of my bow, and I'm going to put the other one on the bottom. And these actually came from Michael's. I'll move that over just a fuss so you've got room to move around.
Yeah, I'm used to these when we do our shows doing the 14-inch grapevine, and it's just not quite as big. It doesn't take as much table space.
No, it doesn't.
So we're taking more table space up today.
You don't know how to handle that, do you?
Did you keep the leaf on, or you?
I didn't. I took it off.
Okay.
I am just trying to get this in so that it will hold where I want it to. So I'm just kind of weaving it through.
And those of you who are new to our channel, welcome. We are so glad that you're here with us. We use a glue skillet, so if you're wondering what we're dipping our stems in, it is a glue skillet. We use that instead of a glue gun.
Yes.
But we love it.
We love it. If I had to pick one thing, and I say this all the time, but if I had to pick one thing to, that I could keep to make my wreaths with, it would be that right there. I can't imagine not having one. They just give you where you've got both of your hands free. Just so helpful.
Yes, it's a very
and I am just kind of making sure that I've got that where I want it. I may want to move it down just a little, so that's why I'm trying to check my bow out here.
And
I got it too close.
If you'll just take the stem and put your thumb like underneath the head of the bloom and kind of tilt it.
Just tilt it up.
You can maneuver it where you want it to go, or kind of manipulate it where you want it to face. So that's what I did with the sunflower.
I'm just going to bring it down just a little bit. There we go. Those are so pretty.
I love
so pretty. I do too. I love them. Okay, now I want to put my beautiful snowballs.
We're going to call them snowballs, but or hydrangeas of some sort.
I don't. Yeah, there's something like that. I don't know exactly what they are.
These are from Joann's, but they don't say.
No, and Joann's got a sale right now, by the way. It was like buy one get two free if you're in the store, or 60% off. I think if you order. So very good sale. But I was trying to see which one. I'm going to take this smallest one and I'm going to put it at the top. So I'm just going to bring it up in here. It's right in there.
The smaller one?
Uh-huh. Right about the same size. And this one right in here down at the bottom. I'm just trying to twist my leaves around a little bit. I don't want to face like I want them to. There. Some more glue on that. There we go. That'll have to do. And this one I'm going to bring just right in this area. Let's see. A little bit further. Right here, just so it can kind of hang. It's just hanging around.
They're kind of floppy.
They are. So
stems.
Anytime you have something like that, if you can maneuver the flower so that it kind of looks natural the way it is, like it's just kind of drooping forward or something, to me that makes it easier than trying to get something that's on a stem, to stand up. It's not going to work. So I love those. So pretty.
Yeah, they're cute.
All right, now I'm going to use, I think I'll do my green peonies first. And these
also came from Joann's, but you can get those from Hobby
them
Lobby,
anywhere,
anywhere like that.
So if you can't get them from there. then that is fine. And I'm going to put my first one right up in here. Right in there like that. Bring this one back up behind this sunflower just a little bit, kind of behind my bow. Left the tag on that one. No, I took it.
Yeah, those tags.
I know they like to hide, and I got thinking I might have left that tag on.
They'll sneak in.
Yes, they will. All right, this one I'm going to just bring right down in here. Okay, now I'm going to put in our little ranunculuses. These are so cute. I love the colors of these. And these are from Hobby Lobby. But there again, you can get them anywhere and they will be fine. I'm going to put my first one right here on the outside. Just a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm not. I'm going to change that. I'm going to put that right in here. And I'm just kind of bringing the stem, and you see, because I left the stem so long, that I'm able to kind of bring it down. And see, we will hide all of this, so that gives you a way to make it look droopy, just like all the others, and it looks more natural that way. And this one's going right up in the top. I can get it to go in there.
I like those ranunculuses. They're really pretty.
They just really are.
And I don't know if you can grab those, but Hobby Lobby has them in a few different colors. And they're very realistic looking.
Yeah. There's two of them.
So they've got the red. They've got red, pink. I know they've got lavender. Purple. Yeah, the lavender. And I think they might have a lime green. Mm-hmm. But they're really pretty.
Yep.
You find those in the wedding.
But yes.
In the pics.
In the pic section. That's right. So we're going to put that one there, and this one's going to go over here behind the bow. You see, we've still got our outline going on. So now we're going to add all of our pretty little wildflowers. I think I'm going to start with the yellow ones though. And these are plastic and fabric of some sort. The little white ones are all plastic, and I really prefer the white ones.
These are fabric.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the plastic.
Yeah, but the plastic are just so cute.
They're both from Amazon, and we've been using both kinds a lot. They're, like I said, our really random Amazon find.
They are.
But, you know, a lot of people are kind of like weary of using plastic. But when you mix them in with everything else, they're so cute because they have this little bounce kind of.
Yeah, they do. And they
pop.
They are, and they actually hold up a lot better than, you know, other things. So I'm going to start just by putting my first one here in the right in that area. And I'm going to put one right here in the middle. Go ahead down to the bottom. And this one right in here. You just want to make sure that you kind of sprinkle them all over. You don't want to have, like, you know, spaces that you don't have both colors if you're using two like that.
And these daisies, the way they are, I kind of like to put them in at an angle because, you know, you don't really want them like going straight out. You kind of want them more to fall
they're kind of,
and pop in different directions.
Exactly, so that one will be here and you can kind of move them around.
And if you put them in at an angle,
yeah,
you can adjust them how you want them.
Exactly. I'll add just a couple more off of this bush.
Yes, Tracy, outdoor friendly would be a good.
That is very good
name
way
for plastic.
Yep,
They
surely would.
They do hold up much better outdoors.
They
outside.
do. I'll put one of these back here behind my penny, just so it'll be peeping out over top.
You can put as many or as few of these as you want.
We'll bring one up here behind my bow, on the inside of my bow, I should say. And I'm going to save them and start with some of my white ones. And I'm kind of going to do the same thing. I'm just going to sprinkle these all over. But just like I said with the other one, you just want to make sure that you get some all over so that you don't have them just in one, you know, space or something. Unless that was the type of wreath that you were doing. And we do kind of push them up a little bit on the stem. You'll see that the stem has a center little flower, and we just kind of bring everything up. You don't have to do it all the way to the very top, but just partially.
Yeah, if you do it too far, they'll all fly off like mine did just a minute ago. That's what happened.
It happens, yep.
But
we got one there. Put one right up here in the top. And I'm just going to keep sprinkling these all around, because I've got to make sure that I get wrapped up completely in these glue strings. You know, there's no other way to do that than just put it everywhere.
Glue boogers, as we call them.
Yep, glue boogers, yep. There they are.
Yes, and if you make a lot of wreaths, you know what we're talking about.
Yes, you do.
I really like that these have kind of this almost three-dimensional effect when you put them in the wreaths because they're just popping in all
They
directions.
do, and I love that.
It gets kind of fun and whimsical.
It is. Yep, I just happened to find them on Amazon, and I'm so glad I did.
But if you did not have these or did not want to use these,
Any
kind of
white
daisies, you know, that's just all they are really, or just little white
and
daisies.
you don't necessarily, if you don't have, you know, the yellow, you could use all white or all yellow. I feel like though that you really need
Maybe a few
the
of these
white.
Would look cute in there with the yellow center. Wouldn't that be cute?
Hey, that might be. Yeah, we'll add
Some
a
bigger
few.
daisies that we've
Yeah.
got from Joann's.
I've got some. Have you
have
got
some?
Have you got a?
I've got a couple.
Oh well, if you've got a couple, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna finish these real quick, and then
I
yeah,
just saw
I think
those. I thought they would look cute.
I think they will. I think you're right. Yeah, those will be cute in it. Let me just make sure I got these sprinkled everywhere first. Yes, these are beautiful. I love these. I think these are actually Cosmos.
Yeah, probably.
And
so.
but they are, again, we're from Joann, so they're on sale. So check their stems because that's where they come. And I like that. See how they've got the little extra greenery right there?
Mm-hmm. And the little yellow center is
It is cute.
cute. What did I do? There they are. Are you putting all the greenery in too?
I just kind of left it together.
This one has like two. Are you using that piece?
Yeah, I just kind of, I don't know. I may end up cutting it off, but
That's cute, I think.
now, yeah, I think it's kind of cute. I like that it's a little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good idea, darling. See, it takes us both.
You know, I have every now and then.
Every once in a while.
Every now and then I have a good idea.
Yeah. Nah, she has a lot of good ideas, trust me.
Some days, I guess.
She is the smart one in the group. I'm just telling you that.
No.
Yes, she is.
Thank you, but
I'm her mama. I can brag on her. She is.
y'all, she's my mama, so you know.
Yeah. But I'm telling the truth. I don't say anything unless it's the truth.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not going to argue.
Hey, these days, anybody
I'll
that
take a
can
compliment.
homeschool their children and run a business like she does and everything else, that's pretty smart.
You think that's smart,
I just am amazed.
or maybe that's crazy?
Maybe it's crazy or a little both. Yeah, but
I don't know.
That just amazes me all the time.
Might be crazy. I don't know. But
Ooh, just getting this all over me.
what, glue?
Uh-huh. But that's all right, I reckon.
Yeah. We're using a little bit of a different glue. We've told
Yeah,
y'all
we've
this.
told
I mean,
most
we
of
say
you if
every
you've
time
watched
on this.
us, yeah,
Because
that
we're determined we're going to get rid of it. We have like 50
I keep
pounds
saying,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah. I keep trying to get rid of it because I bought the wrong kind.
But it's stringier than what we like, what we normally use.
Way. Those are just
So we're just sprinkling these
Yeah,
throughout.
just like we did the others.
We put the glue strip about an inch. Yeah, we don't use a whole lot of glue. About an inch of the stem, I'd say,
Mm-hmm.
into the skillet. It's
Yep,
not a
I'm
ton.
going to put this one in, so I'll just show you.
Might not even be an inch.
It may
really.
not even be an inch. Now that one probably,
Yeah,
maybe an inch, maybe a half inch. It's not a lot. It really isn't. This one here.
Tom, we prefer the high temp glue. This is all purpose.
Yes, the
but-
high temp, it does not string like this, and like I said, it's not the glue company's fault. It's mine. I was the one that bought the wrong kind, and like Amanda said, I'm just determined I'm not buying any more till we finish that. And you know, we buy it in bulk, like she said.
So we have a ton of it.
So
which
we got a ton
probably-
of it. We got to get finished. with, but that's all right. One of these days, it will be gone.
I suppose we're frugal.
Yeah.
When it comes to our glue, but you know, you don't want to waste it. It's
maybe
a
glutton for punishment. Maybe that's it. I don't know.
Maybe a little of both.
Yeah. I just don't waste not, want not. It's what my mother always said. So I don't want to waste it. Those lessons are burned in my brain.
Yep. I will say that my grapevine is really thick. Like it's a really thick one.
And this one,
I think I'm gonna have to use a lot more than you are.
I bet you are, because this one is not, and it's like also
it's
holy.
really thick.
But yeah, I noticed when you brought that one around that it looked like it was thicker.
It's gonna take a lot more to cover the grapevine than I think yours.
And
is.
sometimes it does, and that's something that you know, all of them are different, and you know, that's something to think about if you're making, because you know, if you make wreaths to sell, you're going to have people ask you to do double door wreaths, you know, because a lot of people have 2 doors. And you want to make sure, it is very important to try to make sure that you get wreaths that are as similar in size as you can get.
I'm just sticking some of this fern left over into some of the really big holes that I have.
Plus, we've still got the eucalyptus to put in.
Actually, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So this is going to cover up a little bit of it too.
Yeah, we are getting there. Let's see. We got one more to put back here.
Hear that wind blowing so hard.
It is awful. It is awful. I'm so glad you just thought of these.
Yeah, they're really cute.
They are so cute. So cute. Love those. Bring one. Run it down here. Just like that. And you see, we're just continuing sprinkling all of these around just like we did the others. I think that flower, the yellow show, it doesn't want to. I was trying to make it do what I wanted it to. Okay, I've got one more. Let me turn it this way real quick just to see where I might should put it. Straighten my bow. Almost getting there though. It's starting to look like a wreath.
Yep, we got. This is a pretty big one.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be about 31 to 32 inches.
I was gonna say about at least 30, if not
from tip to tip.
Bigger. Up here. And now with these little yellow ones, you can pull one way if
Yeah.
you've got like too many of them clumped in one area. Just kind of take them and pull them around because they kind of will do whatever you want them to.
Yeah, with the
yellow and the white do that.
Both of them, and actually those Cosmos that we use,
Yeah,
they do that too, really. Because you kind of have to bend.
Yeah, bend the stem
just
a little bit. Yeah. They are just so cute. Okay, so now I'm just going to fill in with my eucalyptus. Anywhere that I need something, any little bare space. And you don't want to leave out, even if you fill it up with flowers, you don't want to leave out your greenery, your compact greenery, because that is going to help you actually see the flowers even more, because this is going to help separate everything so that you can see the individual flowers. And you want it to look kind of like a big bouquet on your door. Oops. This stuff sticks together. There we go. All these are going to do is just cover your stems of your flowers and that kind of thing. Cover up any holes. And I am putting it in at an angle. You know, normally I don't do that, but with this kind of design, you just about have to. So I am putting these kind of at an angle. Not going to take a lot, but just a little to kind of peek out around all the pretty flowers.
And now this bow, of course, you know, y'all see us rearranging it a lot, but it really is better if you go ahead and put it on ahead of time. So we'll kind of fluff it out.
Yes.
A little bit more.
We definitely have to do that.
But when you're making your wreaths, it's good because it, you know, it helps you to not use more than you need to use as far as flowers and greenery is concerned. But it's just good to go ahead and have that placement and to be able to put your focal flowers in.
Definitely.
So it's very helpful when you're making your wreaths.
Yes, it is.
To go ahead and get it in.
Once in a while we'll do one.
Yeah, actually I did one the other day in Design with the Pros Club, and I was telling you guys that I don't normally put it on last, but in that situation.
Yeah, once in a while, but most of the time, yeah. We always. Can't forget our little beads either.
Oh yeah.
We got to add our cute little beads.
It's the best part.
Yep. And you want to make sure, and I know you all have heard me say this, but we want to always make sure that you've got something on all the way around your bow. You saw me just take that eucalyptus and push it up under that bow and see how it makes everything stand up just like you want it to. So that is very important.
probably won't need a whole lot of
eucalyptus.
the eucalyptus, but any kind of, you could use boxwood or whatever.
Yeah, any kind of compact greenery will work.
And really, you're just kind of using it to break up your flowers and to fill in.
Yeah.
Cover up your grapevine if you've got any holes.
Yep, that is exactly it.
Really turning out really pretty.
Love this.
Happy and
yes, and this is definitely exactly the kind of style that I like. I like something that's, not your typical perfectly round wreath, although I love those too, but I really like something that's just a little different.
Now you can, I don't know if you can get the ribbon in other colors, you may be able to, but if you wanted to even add more colors to this, we thought about, maybe adding some hot pink or, I mean, you don't have to just do it these colors.
No, you could do whatever, like that, any other colors.
And the ribbon may come in other colors too.
It may, I don't know, I didn't check, but it definitely could. I think I am going to call this. Let's see, one more little thing I want to add. A couple more of my little white ones, and I will be done. Oh, and fell off. So how's yours?
About got it.
About got it.
Just to add the rest of my eucalyptus. I probably won't add a whole lot more right now.
Yeah.
I'll make it back later. Add some more, but
yep, and now of course, people always say, well, you keep your stems so long, what do you do about them? Do they poke out the back? Yes, as you see, they do poke out the back. So now we just go to the back and cut them all off, and you just want to make sure that you put your clippers as close. Whoa, that one flew across the room. You just want to put them as close as you can to the wreath so that you get it cut, close and you don't feel it.
well, let me ask you, are you going to put your bees on?
I forgot my bees. See, I knew. That's why I reminded you to remind me, because I knew I would forget them.
So I feel like you're getting ahead of yourself a little bit.
Yes, I am. I don't know what I was thinking. I was forgetting my bees. And these are so cute. Now, these come on a little wire. We don't ever use the wire. We just take them off and glue them directly on. So I'm just going to use a little leftover stem here and put a little of my glue on the bottom. And I'll put one right there on that little sunflower. doesn't want to come off the stems. Clip that off. On my ribbon. I'll use one more. So pretty.
All right. Can I have some of those, please?
Sure. I'm not gonna hog them. You can definitely have some. How many have you got?
I don't have any yet.
Oh, well then you take those.
Okay, where'd you put them?
How many did I put? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I put 3. You could put as many of those as you want, but I think that's enough for now.
I always love the way they look in the center of the
too.
Sunflowers.
I do too. So sweet. Yep.
Do one on each of mine. So I'll probably do one on each of my sunflowers.
Yeah.
I think it's cute. And
yep, I think that's all it needed. Was our little bees. And there you go.
so cute.
They are. And yours is huge.
Yeah,
I thought mine was big and yours is
I
huge.
told you, I think this wreath
that
I had
wreath
was
ginormous.
bigger than 18 inches.
Yeah, I mean, it really did look like it, and that is huge.
So I have had to use a little extra to fill up, and I
That's
may
all
even have
right.
to add just a little bit more, but that's okay.
I think it's pretty. But there you go, and see, it's not hard, and by having these little ones that we got, it just really fills it up. And it gives it all that movement that you want to have.
Yeah, these are cute.
Yes, it
I
is.
think that would look cute on my black door.
I think it would.
I might have to.
I think it would. I
might have
think
to
you
keep
probably
one of
will
these.
keep that one. I don't know if that one will fit on your black door.
I think it'll work.
That is
I'll make it work.
huge. Yep. That is so cute.
I think I want a little something here.
You want a little something extra?
Something.
What you need?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I cut the whole stem off.
Oh, you did. They just all
That
came
doesn't
off.
work.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's good. That looks good.
Just that area, because I don't like seeing so much of the grapevine.
Yeah.
Here.
And it really, if you get something, you know, if you're making a wreath and you've got too much of the grapevine showing, you know, you can always add more greenery, or you could just use some moss, just glue a little moss on it. Any of the sheet moss, anything like that. But it's okay to let some of it show as long as it's just all over. You don't want to have a, you know, big space like right in the middle of it or anything.
And some people like to show more of the grapevine. I like mine a little more covered.
Yeah,
and that's
it just
my
depends
personal
on, yes,
preference.
exactly.
So whatever is your preference.
I
go
don't
with.
mind seeing a little bit of it sprinkled all throughout, but there again, it's whatever your preference is. So there you go.
So cute.
So if y'all make this, make sure to show it to us on our Grace Monroe homepage. We would love to see them.
Yep. Welcome to our hive.
Yep. There you go.
All right, guys.
Well, this has been fun.
Yeah, it has been fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. We're live every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time for Flower Friday Live. So y'all be sure to come see us next week.
That's right. We will be here with something
happy
special.
Happy Mother's Day to everyone.
Oh,
That's
yes.
right.
Happy Mother's Day to you all.
And I hope that you guys have a wonderful weekend. If you're watching us on Facebook, please be sure to follow our Facebook page. If you're watching us on YouTube, if you will, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
And if you'll click that little bell so you get notifications when we release new videos.
That's right.
We also have tons of DIY videos on our blog at gracemonroehome.com. So if there's other, we have other bee tutorials, bee wreath tutorials, all kinds of stuff. So if this is not what you're looking for exactly, you can go on our blog.
Yeah,
and
we've got it, I'm sure.
Tons of other tutorials that are lots of fun to watch.
That's right. That's right. You will be there for a while.
Yes.
Because we've got a ton.
But we thank y'all so much for joining us every week.
Do.
It's always so much fun.
It does. It means a lot to us that you take your time to watch us, and we appreciate it.
So I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.